So are you just seeing that? That was weird. I don't know. That was weird.
Good morning, everyone. Get ready.
Okay. It took longer than usual for me to open my eyes. I let out a deep sigh to bring myself up to the rest of the way. The chills, the ache stuff from lethargy, they all disappeared in the night. All that was left was me, drenched in sweat. It wasn't just because of whatever bug I caught, either. It was also a dream I had. What the hell was that? I mean, was it even really a dream? I was desperate to recall it. I scrambled to grab onto fragments of my dream and reeled them up from the depths of my memory. That's right, I remember last night. You're sick. I came down with a fever and I couldn't quite get to sleep. And I heard a voice I didn't really understand. Then we just saw this. Both night I was awake. There's a strange person standing next to my bed wearing a mask. They were holding a knife. The person from before. And I want to say I fought them off, but I don't actually remember. Felt like my mind had been detached from my body, burning up with the fever. I was somewhere far away, watching my body move on its own because of that. I don't really remember what happened. But still, I felt like I resisted them desperately, feverishly. After that, things go black again, and the next thing I remember, Kyoko was there. But what would she have been doing in my room? What a strange dream. No, was it really a dream? How could I possibly find out either way? Well, let's check the drawer. Actually, open the desk drawer and it is gone. Oh my gosh. You'll see this picture of a guy with mask and knife so much often. Prepare for this or buy it in the gallery. Oh my goodness. It's empty. There's nothing inside. Wait, nothing's inside? That's strange. Because it definitely wasn't before. Positive I put the knife I got from Coco in here. Wait, that means a person actually showed up. The knife they told me to keep safe. I knew it. I just had a feeling. It wasn't a dream after all. But if that's true, this all makes even less sense. Why would someone have wanted to attack me? And who was that behind the mask? And why was Kyoko... What the hell is going on? Well, I don't think I'm gonna figure it out on my own. I should head to the dining hall. Then I could talk to everyone else about it. You there? Yeah. That was a weird sequence. Okay. So that guy actually came in our room.
Hey, Makoto.
Ah, Makoto. Yep, that's Makoto. Sure as the sky's blue. Hey, Hina. You really had me worried, you know. What happened to you last night? Worried? Yeah, right after nighttime hit, we all went to get you. You were hammering away at your doorbell, but you never answered. We thought maybe you'd been, you know. I mean, not that that actually happened. I mean, nobody here would wanna, you know. So anyway, what were you doing? I didn't feel good, so I went right to bed. I had no idea guys you even showed up. But why did you come and get me? Did something happen? Well, lots of stuff actually. I'm not sure I can really explain.
Okay.
Let's go meet up with everyone else, and they can tell you all about it. So is everyone waiting somewhere else or something?
That's right.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we stayed up the whole night. The whole night? I lost that rock, paper, scissors, so I had to come get breakfast for everyone.
Okay.
So here. So you got here just in time. Come on, help me carry it. Okay, sure. Everyone's in the gym. Hurry up, I'll meet you there. The gym? Why is everyone in the gym? And the entire night? Yeah. Can I travel? I can. Okay. What was on the floor? I saw there's something on the floor. Ah, there he is.
Huh? Oh,
This is
hey,
worse
Makoto.
than being late for your wedding, the birth of your son, or your own funeral all at once.
What?
Jeez, to show up now, like it's no big deal. You made us stay up all night while you slept like a baby in your bed? Just like Hina said, everyone was there besides Kyoko. And then I noticed. They formed a circle around something. As soon as I saw what that something was. What the? Before I could catch myself, I cried out. Oh. Spread out in front of them were the remainings of Monokuma.
What are you doing? What does it look like? We're dismantling it to see what makes it tick.
Dismantling? But I mean, that's Monokuma you're messing with, right?
Yeah, that's right.
She's not even phased.
Relax, there's no danger. You say that, but... What is this? What are you guys doing? Seriously, what are you thinking? How can you say tearing apart something like that isn't dangerous?
Hey, come on.
Well, I guess I'll handle this. I'll explain what's going on, Makoto, because that's how much I like you. Byakuya found this little fella laying around. Then we tore it apart. That doesn't explain anything.
What?
Just before we went to bed last night, I came to the gym to try and talk to Monokuma. I wanted to see if he had any new information about Kyoko's disappearance. And I found him here, just like normal. However, when I found him, he was no more than a regular toy. He didn't react, didn't say a word. You're saying he wasn't moving at all? I waited there until nighttime officially began. But still, Monokuma lay there, motionless. I gathered everyone up as quickly as possible so they could take a look. Even then, he still didn't make a move. So I immediately initiated this assembly process. It was Master's stroke of genius, a chance to find out what made Monokuma tick. One thing we discovered is that he's quite the sophisticated machine. It's leagues beyond any normal remote-controlled toy. Who has enough free time to invest in something like that anyway? But besides that, what I'm wondering is, why did he stop moving all of a sudden? I thought maybe he'd malfunction, but we didn't find any cause as we were taking it apart. So if we didn't break him down,
So, in other words,
then maybe something happened to his puppeter, the Mastermind. Something unexpected. I can't imagine another possibility. Something unexpected. They were probably so scared of Master they ran away in terror.
Could it be...
Or maybe they got sick or something? But Monokuma made his announcement this morning, right? Who was that, if not the Mastermind? Oh, I'm sure that's a recording. It's set to a timer and plays as necessary. That's true. It says the same exact thing every day, right?
hey,
Guys, I don't think it's a good time for light conversation. I just found something. What is it? It's...
huh?
It's what? A bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure. A bomb? That's super bad. We need to get rid of it. Roger that. Here's the bomb has a motion sensor. Any sudden movements, it's sure to go off. Motion sensor? For serious? I'm starting to get all shaky.
Just a second.
Hey, get it together. You're a man, aren't ya? I'm fine. I'm totally fine. Told you, you're gonna blow up. We're gonna die now. Oh my god. You're not? You're so not fine. You're all like, ah. Oh, I probably should have mentioned. The motion sensor is off right now. Jeez, don't scare me like that. God, you're like the world's most spineless worm of the century.
Don't be mean.
Hey, come on, the century's just getting started. Don't call me the race already. Whatever, let's just hurry up and put the bomb down. Hanging on to It's not gonna do anyone good.
Oh,
Oh yeah, good call.
well?
Okay, it's done. Everything's all good. That's huge. That was like a little, like, thing. It's a huge bomb. Hiro put the bomb down, but that wasn't my main concern at the point. My eyes were glued to Monokuma's remains. He just stopped moving all of a sudden. Was it really because something had happened to the Mastermind that they weren't expecting? But what could have happened when I thought about it? I couldn't help but think back to the night before, being attacked by that masked figure.
Just a second.
Hey, Makoto? Huh?
Hey.
Don't us. Did you hear the thing we just said? Huh? Bigger is better, you know. So that's a no. What are you, some kind of dead brain farm animal? Sorry. We were saying, since we're done dismantling Monokuma, what should we do now? And we decided to continue our offensive assault.
It's all clear now.
To try and uncover the Mastermind's true identity, we're going to break into the Headmaster's room. Really?
Naturally.
Since the Mastermind appears to have stopped activity, now's our chance. Wouldn't you agree? But if the Mastermind comes back while we're in there,
What?
if you're scared, you're welcome to stay here by yourself. Or go live in a chicken coop with all the other chickens. You could be chicken number 6.
Such ignorance.
This is a battle, a fight to the death between us and the Mastermind. We don't have time to deliberate.
But
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to have to kill each other or anyone else, but we have a chance now.
Come on.
So, what are you going to do? Are you going to run away or are you going to fight? Alright, I'll go with you.
It's all clear now.
Okay then, we're going to break into the Headmaster's room. Everything comes down to this moment. Anything can happen, so prepare yourselves. I'll follow you anywhere, Master. It's the ends of the earth. Sakura, if you can hear me, lend me your strength.
How about that?
I could do this. I'm a man and I could do this. I've got the will of the entire universe on my side. We each found determination in our own ways, and when we were ready, we left the gym. Target was the Headmaster's room on the 4th floor of the school. Alright. It's here, right? Oh wait, this music room. I lied. Here. It's locked, as expected. So, what are you gonna do?
What?
Isn't it obvious? We're going to tear this door off its hinges. Wait, but the rules say... We seem that the Mastermind isn't watching this. Those don't matter anymore. But like Makoto said, if the Mastermind did show up while we're in there,
So in other words,
then we'll just have to finish our business before that can happen.
Hey.
Okay, sure, but
what?
we come this far. We can't back down now. We agreed to this. We agreed this is what we have to do, so we have to do it. Looking their inspiration speeches, I'm sure we're gonna die. So beautiful.
I mean,
We're serious?
what the heck?
We don't have any choice. We're desperate. Let's do it. Let's rip this door down.
actually,
Okay, but how are we gonna do that? This thing looks pretty sturdy. No one needs something sturdy of our own. Oh, what about that one thing? Pickaxe? That thing's in the tool shop.
oh, so then.
Oh yeah, the pickaxe!
I see.
Interesting. That could very well be exactly what we need. Now then, Toko, what time is it? Oh, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 on the dot now.
It's all clear now.
Okay, go get the pickaxe and be back here by 9:01. That's straight up unreasonable. By myself?
Naturally.
Surely, you like to have your me time once in a while, right? Well, if it's me and you time, Master, then yeah.
What?
You know how much time it took you to say that? 10 seconds. take too long and I erase your existence from my consciousness. Unacceptable! With that, Toko ran out, loud as a herd of rabid elephants.
Hey.
If we're serious, though, are we just gonna knock this door down? No problem is solved by running away. Find your stones and be a man. He's right. You can't move forward by always avoiding danger.
If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward.
We all know danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice.
Hey.
Am I wrong? Even if it's dangerous, we have to overcome the challenges in front of us. Maybe, but I'm still super stressed. I'm so tense I can hardly talk. I'm all flubbust. No, I'm totally flabbag. Flap staff. Thap sauce? Gross, where did that come from? Wait, Genocide Jill, where'd you come from?
You called for me and so I appeared.
Hello. It's the wondrous murderous fiend here to greet you with a razor-sharp smile.
Come on.
What about the pickaxe? Where is it? I was supposed to pick an axe? No, you seeping imbecile. The pickaxe. Seeping imbecile? Oh, master, you wound me with your executive level barbs. Here comes the bloody nose. Seriously though, did you really forget the pickaxe?
Give it a rest.
Omega-3 fatty acids. That's what you need. Great for old memory factory. But I think we already established that their memory doesn't carry over when they switch.
Not possible.
This is the level of usefulness I find difficult to tolerate.
Yes.
Ah, the light bulb just went
I
on.
see.
That's why I went to the garden, right? I was supposed to get the pickaxe. Alright, we solved one mystery. That means there's just one more mystery left. One more mystery.
Have you reached that certain age?
Yep, now we just need to figure out the identity of an object X.
So,
Now what are you talking about? Did you already forget what we were talking about? You're like missing out on life.
you gotta be kidding.
I'm not missing out on life. In fact, I found one in the garden. What? What did you find? Bus?
You SOB!
Oh! Did you hear me? I said corpse. A corpse?
Yep.
That's right. I found a corpse in the garden. You found a corpse in the garden?
What did
Well-
you say?
Well then, before we enter the headmaster's room, it appears we have something else to look into.
Come on.
We're going to the garden. Okay. Oh man. Oh, so that's what happened. So Toko saw the corpse, passed out, and then Genocide Jill came back. That's why they switched. As soon as we entered the garden, I saw it. I didn't want to, but... Oh. That was from the beginning. I saw someone laying on the ground with a mask covering their face. The person from yesterday. And there was a knife buried in their stomach up to the hilt. What the? Are they really dead? For sure, but who is it? Oh, so we're solving someone who we don't know their case. Just to make things clear. Only one person not here. It can't be Kyoko, right? There's so much mystery surrounding Kyoko. I feel like it's not possible. I won't accept it. Last night, I was attacked by someone wearing a mask. And whoever that was now they're... I don't know why, but now they're laying dead in front of me. I told ya! There's a corpse hanging out here!
No way.
Are they really dead? Is this really a dead body?
What?
You need to begin looking around right away. However, be ever careful. There's no telling what you might find. want to see who it is. Take the mask off. We need to find out who this actually is. But there's no way to tell with the mask covering their face like that. Yes, take it off. And the white coat they're wearing makes it impossible to tell anything about the body itself. The victim is a total mystery. But one thing I do know. However, that whoever this is, they attacked me last night in my room. But why? How did they wind up dead here? Their heart isn't beating. They're not breathing. All signs of life has come to a complete stop. Thanks to the knife that's been driven into their stomach, their clothes are stained bright red. It appears the bleeding has stopped, but the blood that's there is still wet. Be careful. Be careful you don't touch it and get some on you. How can you be so calm at a time like this? Not possible, you say, huh? I refuse to accept it. I'll pull a taco when you can accept that Mondo murdered your hero. Okay. Who is it? Their face and body are all hidden, so I have no clue. I'm pretty sure it's a girl at least. Huh? How can you tell? Well, I think I see the outline of her chest, and just the general shape of the body. Yeah, the more I look, the more I'm sure it's a girl. Really? Then it could be... Okay then. Let's just tear that mask clean off.
Come on.
Wait, don't. The time he called out, it was already too late. Toko's hand shot out toward the mask. And in the next instant... There was a blinding light and a deafening roar. The body blew up. It blew up, it blew up, it blew up, it blew up, it blew up. My vision started to darken. I prepared to pass out. But then...
Come on.
Hurry up and put out the fire. My consciousness attempted to float away. That voice reached up and pulled me back to earth. So I pressed something into my hands. It's a bucket of water. Oh man. Come on, dump the water on it. Okay. The upper half of the body was on fire. I took aim and tossed the water as hard as I could. Oh shoot. Thankfully, that was enough to put out the fire. It died down, leaving behind the only unpleasant smell of burning. Well, we have two corpses now. Toko dead. She like flew in the cutscene. She was like flying. Aw, man. I guess that took care of it. What the hell, man? It exploded?
What did you say?
I had a bad feeling about the body, but I never imagined it would explode. And now the body...
What?
It's burnt to a crisp. That's beyond well done, man. To compare it to a steak. I'll never be able to eat steak again. But now the body's charred, I really have no idea. How are we going to find out who it was? Who isn't here right now? Huh? If we consider who's not here, that will quickly narrow down who it must be. There's only one person missing. It's Kyoko. Kyoko? Then that dead body is Kyoko? No, that can't be right. Toko not dead, but I was really worried about her when I first saw her. Yeah. Well, yeah, she like literally flew away. Calm down. I didn't say it was Kyoko. But I mean, who else? There is one other person.
In other words,
The Mastermind. What? That's true. The Mastermind? Come on, there's no way. The Mastermind got charboiled? Get serious. I agree. Normally the idea wouldn't be worth considering. But I have a reason to believe it may be true. The Mastermind's being dead would explain the other matter, wouldn't it? Monokuma can hardly move around if his master is dead, right? But that corpse, it's a girl, right? It doesn't make any sense. I mean, remember what Alter Ego said? So that same person may very well be the Mastermind who planned all this out. According to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible that even likely that he's somewhere in this school right now.
What the heck?
He said the Mastermind is some middle-aged dude, right? Which of course obviously isn't. Then that could mean the Mastermind isn't the headmaster? Is it the teenage girl Kyoko told me about? The ultimate despair?
Huh?
Makura Okusaba, the 16th student at Hope's Peak.
What?
What are you talking about? The other day, Kyoko confided me. She said there was a 16th student here in the school.
What?
I think you better tell us everything you know. Well, all Kyoko told me was...
Mikuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this, the one they call the Watch
Dementor.
Out.
Sounded like Kyoko thinks Mikuro Ikusaba is the mastermind. No, the headmaster isn't a mastermind. I'm sure of that. What? I don't have proof of it yet, but I have no doubt I'm right.
I see.
There's another student here, and it's a female? That would match the body's characteristics. And that phrase, the ultimate despair, it sounds super mastermindy, doesn't it?
Could it be?
Okay, so the mastermind is this girl, Makuro, and she's a student here? She's the ultimate despair? But if she's been hiding here in the school like some teenage Bigfoot, how'd she wind up burnt to a crisp? None of this makes any sense, to just suddenly show up and then die? I think we better take a closer look at the body. There may be some clues to help us figure out exactly who it is. Hey, wait!
What?
Aren't we forgetting something? You know, Toko? Oh yeah, she got totally blown up, huh? Forget about her. I'm sure the explosion vaporized her. Oh, she survived! Oh, she survived. Huh? What just happened? Master?
Stop talking.
You declared for the whole world to hear that you would never again inhale a single molecule of oxygen. Oh, then... I don't mind breathing in carbon dioxide if you exhale. That's enough for me to live. This is the strangest back and forth I've ever seen. Alright, let's take a look at the body again. Just take a closer look at the body one more time. Watch yourself, Makoto. She may be dead, but she's still a girl. Don't worry, I don't plan on touching the body all that much. I'm not Kyoko after all. Hold on, there's something on the ground there. Oh. There's something next to the body. It's a key? Is it what Kyoko took from Monokuma? But what did you steal? I stole this. That's a different key. Looking at it, I could tell it wasn't the same key. Okay. That's right, the key she told was shaped like Monokuma. This isn't anything like it. Then this key is...
What?
What is it? Did you find something? Yeah, this was on the ground near the body. Never seen this key before. What could it possibly go to? So you don't know. So even you don't know then. Oh, excuse me. Makoto, I'm going to give you a very important task. Huh?
I see.
That key might give you the access to certain areas we thought were unlocked. You mean
So in other words,
the biolab, the data center, the headmaster's room, and the dorm rooms on the second floor. It's in your hands. So I'm your errand boy now. Okay. Bio room. Let's do that first, since we're on this floor. It's definitely locked. Let's give it a shot. Insert the key. I found the garden keyhole. Key's in close to fitting, which means the key doesn't go to this room. Okay. Said bio room. Something on the second floor. Oh, let's go here. Key looks kind of cool. It looks like a flash drive. Kind of. And master room was locked before. Okay, let's give it a shot. Insert the key I found in the garden, the keyhole. Key won't go in. Guess that means the key doesn't go to this door. And... is it over here? Here. Maybe here? The door to the data center was definitely locked before. Okay, let's give it a shot. Answer the key I found in the garden. It fits! Then this is the key to the data center. I managed to unlock the data center. I guess all that running around paid off. I have to go tell everyone else. Immediately headed back to the garden. Second floor of the house where we all live. Okay. Gotcha. So you're back. How'd it go? I found which room the key goes to. It's the data center on the 4th floor. Then can we can get to the into the data center now?
I see.
Interesting. But why did the now deceased have that key on them? I suppose we have to go to the data center and find out. Yeah, I think you're right. Here we are. It looks like the door is still unlocked. Hey, so when you open that door, there's not gonna be another huge kaboom like before. You're asking that question now? Don't worry, we have Makoto. What?
In other words,
It's in your hands. Again? It means I trust you. That's an absolute lie, I'm just being used. I reached out and put my hand on the door. I closed my eyes and tried to clear my mind. With a silent prayer, I opened the door. Nothing happened. Good, we didn't die. After making sure I was still alive, I slowly opened my eyes. Choco just stayed in the corner, yeah. She was like, I'm not getting blown up again. Wait, this is the security camera room? No, where all the room was strange. I mean, all the rooms up till now were strange, but this room had a special kind of strangeness. It wasn't a surface fear like the rest of the school. Here, the fear was lurking beneath the surface. The room was filled with that kind of dread.
What?
Hey, that's... Here, I extended a trembling hand and pointed. Look at all those monitors on the wall. This is... looks like the room we're recording a show for TV. Yeah, it kind of does. Look what they're showing. Each monitor displayed a different section of the school. The dorms, the classrooms. Every part of the school was covered. This is...
what?
It's a direct feed from every single surveillance camera. All the cameras in the school fed back into this room. And they're displayed here on these monitors.
So that's it.
So, the sole purpose of this room is to watch us. To watch us? Then this room is...
It's all clear now.
the Mastermind's private room, without a doubt. Mastermind's room? I guess that makes sense. So the Mastermind was here. Watching us. Then I think this settles it. Huh? The body in the garden. If they had the key to this room, it can only mean one thing. That was the body of Mikuro Ikusaba, and she was the Mastermind. Then the Mastermind is dead? Like, really, really dead? There's pretty bad cameras if they always turn off and on. It would seem so. For serious? It's too bad they had to go and die before Master could kill himself. Mastermind is dead? Could that really be true? Does that mean it's all over? Seems a little too easy. Because, I mean, that body. Whatever happened, they obviously didn't die in a natural death. So, who was that? But if the Mastermind really is dead, That means we can finally get out of this hellhole.
How about that?
We gotta hurry up and find the exit. Come on.
That's enough.
No, we have to check this area out thoroughly first. Huh? But what about the exit? The Mastermind truly is dead. We can leave whenever we decide to. But right now, we need to find out why the Mastermind set this up, this life or death game in the first place. I'm bothered by the fact that the Mastermind obviously murdered. Murdered? So you think so too, huh?
Naturally.
Oh, that was me. So you think so too, huh? Naturally. The state of the corpse that makes it plain as day. There was absolutely no doubt. The Mastermind was murdered.
But
Why's it gotta be that way? I mean, we could have even done it.
Such ignorance.
That's exactly why I said we need to investigate the purpose and identity of the Mastermind.
I'm telling you.
Now, do you understand? You use this insect? You're banned from talking to Master ever again. Mastermind's purpose and why they were killed. This room may very well hold the answers to those questions. After all, the Mastermind must have spent who knows how much time here. Okay, and then let's begin our search. It's time to uncover the identity of the Mastermind. Okay. Let's do this. There's another door. There's really a ridiculous number of monitors here. The Mastermind's been using them all to spy on us. Well, maybe Kyoko killed the Mastermind? She just solo killed the last boss? Well, I mean, why are we even in this game? I mean, maybe that's a possibility. She's been missing for a while. As long as I have this, huh? Look at Master go. It's like a feast for the eyes. How much is my monthly membership? Okay. There's a bunch of computers all lined up. They look like high-performance PCs, nothing like the HN laptop Alter Ego was installed on. They're all on, but it seems to be locked. So, what? We can't do anything? Just use your fighting spirit and force your way in? What century are you from? A Mastermind must have been using these monitors to monitor the network. An Alter Ego. You may well be right about that.
What?
But there's no point in thinking about it now. You're right. There's just something over here. Something behind him. There's nothing showing up on this one. Huh? Hey, look! Next to that TV. Isn't that a TV antenna?
how about that?
It is! It's just like the one my grandma uses. It's totally one of those high-def antennas. Wait, so if we hook up that antenna, we could watch TV? Huh? Did someone say TV?
You know?
Oh, well. Saturday morning Hina's here. Huh? Are you talking about me?
Okay.
Anyway, if we can watch TV, let's do it. Come on.
You know?
You're all starved for info from the outside world, huh? Alright, let me work my magic, and you'll be quantum leaping your way to TV land before you know it. I mean, I get the reference, but what's he talking about? Okay. This door is kind of creepy. It's got a picture of Monokuma on it. What could be inside? No luck. The door's locked, huh? What if you use the key to open this room? Let's give it a try, just in case. Nope, no good. It won't even fit the keyhole. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, don't worry about it. Everything's fine. Mastermind's dead, right? So nothing's gonna happen to us. Yeah, I guess you're right. Can't stop thinking about that door with Monokuma's picture on it. But worrying about it isn't gonna do me any good. Hina's right, the Mastermind's gone, so there's nothing to be afraid of anymore.
You know? Huh?
Oh. What's wrong? Good news for y'all. Good news for you. For all you Saturday morning kiddies out there. I think I got the TV working. Really? All we gotta do is switch it on
What?
and do it. Freaking idiot, Mastermind. All you guys need to cut free from your regrets of the outside world. And they were sitting here watching TV the whole time? They really thought they could get away with it.
Huh?
Oh, it's us. Huh? This is... It's the feed coming from the surveillance camera monitoring this room, isn't it?
What the heck?
Huh? That's weird.
Come on.
Hey, what are you doing?
Huh?
That's really weird. You're weird. Weird in every possible way. And not just weird, super weird. But this TV isn't hooked up to anything but the antenna. So how's it showing the camera feed?
Well,
Did you try changing the channel? Oh, good idea. Let's give that a try. Here, I went through each channel one by one. But on every channel, it was just us. It was a live feed of us standing there in this data center.
What the heck?
TV, yay, turn on the cartoons. What the heck? Is it broken or something?
Could it be?
No, there's gotta be some kind of trick to it. Some weird setup. A trick? What kind of trick?
Actually.
I'm not sure, but... Huh? Huh? What? What?
What?
Little wow, you freaking bastards. Monokuma. How? You're supposed to be dead. Me? Dead? Don't be freaking stupid.
What?
Hey, you're acting kind of strange. Something seems different.
Of course.
Of course I'm different. Oh. Evolution is perfectly natural. After all, I've been hibernating for 2 years already. Not even. It's been like half a day at most. How are you alive again? Oh yeah, that's it. Look on your faces right now is sublime. That's what I wanted to see. The way you went from hope to despair. Don't tell me you pretended to be dead for for this moment. Why would a bear pretend to be dead? You're the ones who should pretend to be dead when you see a bear. I mean, that's totally laughable. It makes me laugh. I'm gonna laugh now.
Well now.
And that's it. Well, it's almost time to cut off your past so full of hope and begin to despair at the future ahead of you. I want you all to have way more fun in this killing game. You can't be serious. We have to keep going?
Let me out of here!
No, we're supposed to get out of here. Get out of here? Are you still obsessed with getting out of here? I do not get it. There is no getting out of here. And besides, this life isn't all bad, you know. I mean, there's stuff you won't like about life, no matter where you are. Are you serious? This place is the worst. Well, Mastermind alive, so of course it's probably, I don't know. If it's the worst, does that mean you're in despair?
Well now.
Phew, I'm pooped from all that laughing. I guess I'll just get to the point now. The point?
Hey,
You guys really struck gold when you found that TV. Yes, indeed, that TV is an essential part of your school life here.
What?
I knew it was hiding a secret of some kind.
What the heck?
But I connected the antenna, so why is it just showing us the surveillance feed? Look how attentive they are now. Well then, I'm gonna let you in on a blood-gushing secret and tell you all about it. That TV is absolutely without a doubt displaying the signal coming in on the antenna. But what does that mean? It's displaying the signal, but it's just us standing here.
unbelievable.
Ugh. You're so stupid. Don't you get it? Fine, I'll just tell you.
Thrills, chills, kills!
This killing game is being broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV. What?
Extreme!
This killing game is being broadcast to the live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV. No matter how many times you say it, I don't know what it's supposed to mean. I mean, even if I understood the words, I'm not sure I understand the deeper meaning. Is that real? What? Broadcast live to the entire world? What kind of bad joke is this? Entire world watching you? It can't be. Have they taken over the airwaves somehow? Oh my god, even Byakuya is shocked. Camera feed is being broadcast? There's no way that's possible. That kind of overconfidence is a major weakness in your crisis management system, you know? All you need is one weird trick that I found, and hijacking the airwaves is easy mode. Are you being serious right now?
Of course.
I heard a kind of creaking, but the sound was coming from my own mind. Like a boat tossing in the ocean, my mind had begun to creak and groan.
Hey,
Everything has a meaning, you know. All those hints I gave you, all those tantalizing tidbits about the school's mysteries. Me even luring you in here right now. Why would I do any of that without reason? It was all my captive audience, to show them true despair like they've never seen it before. I became the director of a despair-based production. It's the ultimate reality show, the best despair entertainment. You're lying. If this was on TV, the police and everyone else would be going crazy. Yeah, there's no way they wouldn't have tried to come and rescue us.
actually,
What if they already did? Huh?
yes indeed.
But then again, it's not really any of their business, right? Sure, some people might yell at their TV to try and warn you, but who would actually come here to help? Don't you think that's possible? I don't really know personally though, so whatever.
This can't be.
But to take control of all communications like that, you need an astronomical amount of resources. Yep, so how could things have come this far? Well, that's a secret. There's something you all need to need to do first, remember? What?
Of course.
Yeah, duh. There's a little business of investigation, I guess.
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
What? Please? Huh? Class trial, do you mean?
It's the Monokuma file.
Oh my goodness.
Heart-pounding excitement.
Okay, things are gonna get pretty crazy from here on out, so you're in for a heck of a ride.
Can't wait. I can't wait.
But we don't know who the person is. And then he was gone. Reality was incomprehensible, and truth on it hopelessly out of reach. We all left there. All we were left with was despair. Stood there for I don't know how long, frozen in place. Couldn't think. It took everything I had to just keep myself standing upright. I don't understand any of this. What's despair entertainment, and how is he still alive?
I'm sick of this.
I thought that finally we could get out of here. And plus, what did he say about a class trial?
Stop talking.
Well, that part is obvious. The class trial is the class trial. What it means is that at this point we have to figure out who the culprit is. Figure out who killed Kyoko. What?
What the heck?
What are you talking about? I thought Makura Ukusaba was the one who died. The victim was female, right? Kyoko certainly fulfills that condition. And if Monokuma is still alive and active, that means the mastermind, Makura Ukusaba, isn't dead. So naturally the body can't belong to her, so it must be Kyoko. There's no other possibility. Body is Kyoko's? Kyoko's been murdered? No, it's not possible. Because I don't know anything about her yet. I don't even know who she really is. I guess your brain is exploding. Yeah. To have it end like this. I don't believe it. I refuse to believe it.
Quiet.
Whether you believe it or not doesn't matter. The truth is the truth. If you refuse to believe it, it's your responsibility to uncover the truth for yourself. Myself? Anyway, we better begin. But if we have a class trial, that means the killer.
That's right.
Correct. It must be someone participating in our school life. Wait, so you're saying one of us killed Kyoko? Well, that's not precisely what I'm saying, no. Huh? But you just said...
Stop talking.
I don't have time to explain now. There is veritable mountain of issues I need to confirm. So I'm going to begin my research. If you value your lives, you'll put everything you have into this. That's how this game works after all. What? What is this music? Well, I better start by checking out Monokuma file. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. He had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. So even the Monokuma file doesn't tell us who the victim actually was. The unidentified body. Could it really be Kyoko? Or... I have no choice but to investigate. I have to uncover the truth for myself. No matter what, I have to find out what happened, or we're all dead. We need to go back to the scene of the crime, back to the garden. Makoto looks like you. He's thinking about Kyoko being dead. Okay, it's time to get started. I need to check everywhere that may be important, from one end to another. Just need to do what I always do. Okay. Check the body more thoroughly. Maybe I'll find out for sure if it's Kyoko or not. She had a tattoo on her. Is that a tattoo? Huh? There's something weird about the body's fingernails. Oh, her nail. I guess her nails too. These are fake nails. They're really long. Seeming like they get in the way of normal activity. Fake nails. I don't think Kyoko had fake nails before. No. She always wore gloves. So she couldn't have worn fake nails. Because they would just get in the way. There's also something on the back of her right hand. Is this a tattoo? It got burned, so I can't make out the whole thing, but... Looks like a picture of a dog or something. I've never seen anything like it before. A tattoo on her hand. Well, we don't know about the tattoo. So we never actually saw her hands. The upper half of the body got set on fire. In the explosion, it's totally blackened. Also, the top half of the body is wet. Right, when we dumped her. That's because it got set on fire and I threw water on it. Accidentally threw water on the part that was on fire. The top half of the bottom half is still dry. Can't have fake nails and tattoo. I mean, no, well, tattoo we don't know about, but like the fake nails, I feel like because they're quite long, it would just get in the way of her gloves. It would just be uncomfortable. I don't know. I don't wear fake nails, so I wouldn't know. But that's how I would feel. In other words, there's nothing strange about the top half being wet. There isn't, right? Exploded body analysis. Okay, this is the stop one there. White jacket the victim was wearing got totally burnt up. There's only one piece left. Was that it? Lower half of the body didn't get wet at all. After the body blew up, the top half got set on fire, so I dumped a bucket of water on it. Which explains why the bottom half isn't wet. There's nothing strange about that, right? Did I look at everything? I think so. Yeah. Knife. There's a knife laying on the ground. Is this... It must be the knife that was stuck in the body before it exploded. The force of explosion must have thrown it over here. The Monokuma file said the knife went all the way through the body from front to back. Does that mean this knife is what caused the fatal injury? Either way, this knife looks very familiar. Wait, is this... That's it. It's the knife the person was holding. This is getting really weird. There are just too many strange coincidences. Whoever the person with the mask was that attacked me last night, they were holding that knife. And that same knife is used to stab the same masked attacker we found here. So maybe this masked person got stabbed because when they attacked, I was in a kind of trance. Maybe I reacted by grabbing the knife, and maybe then I. And this really is Kyoko. I mean, Kyoko is the one that attacked me, but why the mask? I just don't know. I don't remember anything clearly from last night. No, it can't be. There's no way. I have the crying stadium. What's that? Looks like these are fragments of something. They're all burnt, I can't really be sure, but I feel like I've seen something like it before. But where? I don't know what that is. Wait, was it there? I have to double check that later. I don't know what that is. Should check here. Just to be sure I should take a look at this tool shed. This room is dusty and disorganized. In other words, it's pretty stereotypically toolish. Is this a tarp? Wait, was there a tarp in here before? Should probably look into that. It could be related to the case. The top is wet and covered with mud and grime, but the underside, it's totally clean and completely dry. One side of the tarp is wet and dirty. Something about that bothers me. Because it looks really weird, but you'll know it. Okay. That's the one thing that was in here that concerns me. Okay. So I should just leave them. Let's take a look at the shed. I saw some chickens in the coop. Count 4 chickens. Chickens missing. Huh? 4.
Yo.
What's going on, Makoto? Oh, I'm glad you're here. Listen, do you remember how many chickens there were in here? Of course, there were precisely 5. Yeah, right.
Huh?
What's wrong? There were only 4 chickens here now. We're 1 short. Huh? Chicken was... disappear. Chicken is the culprit. That's so weird. I wonder when it disappeared.
But
I was just down here before the nighttime last night. There were definitely 5 chickens then.
what?
What are we gonna do? Going from 5 to 4 is gonna have an impact on the structure of the world.
Conspiracy.
It's like a jigsaw puzzle. If even a single piece disappears, the entire world will remain unfinished. I did my best to ignore Hero and focus on the problem at hand. Why did one of the chickens disappear? Could it be related to the case? Okay. Let's look at this flower. Monokuma flower, huh? Is it true? Does it really eat paper, plastic, and people? Anyway, I don't think it's related to the case, so I think I'll just stay away. Oh wait. Yeah, I was trying to look around. What button was it? This. Should check this, and then I'll talk to people. Panel controls the theme colors. They're set to turn on at 7:30 every morning. The Monokuma said that the time positively couldn't be changed. Huh? Hold on. Sprinklers turn on at 7:30 each morning, right? Then if the body was here before then, the sprinklers should have gone in it wet. Which means the murder must have taken place. Sprinklers is bad. Okay. Is anything over here? Alright. Let me talk to people. Good timing, Makoto. I want to talk to you. What did you want to talk about?
So, in other words...
I'd like to hear your alibi. Alibi?
In other words...
Correct. I'd love to hear where you were after nighttime began last night. Well, I was sick, so I fell asleep all night. But why are you asking me about that now? And what's nighttime got to do with it?
Naturally.
Isn't it obvious? This murder took place after nighttime. How can you know that for sure? Just because after nighttime began, I came to the garden. I was going around looking for everyone so I could tell them about Monokuma. Hiro's been spending most of his time in the garden the last few days, so I figured he'd be here. I can confirm that when I arrived last night, there was no body here.
In other words,
So the murder could have only taken place at some point during nighttime, after I left the garden. However, Toko, Hiro, Hina, and I were in the gym together the entire night last night. What? Once I found Hiro in the garden, we immediately went to Toko and Hina's rooms to get them. At that point, we all went to the gym and began dismantling Monokuma. As a precaution, we made sure not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. In all other words, all four of us have airtight alibis. The only ones who don't have alibis are me and Kyoko.
that's right.
And if the victim really is Kyoko, then I'm the only one without an alibi. Also, when we went to get Hina and Toko, we stopped by your room as well. But you never came to the door. So, where precisely were you? I'm telling the truth, I was in my room, but I was dead asleep. I had a fever, so... That's hardly an alibi. I know. So, what now? You seem to be at quite the disadvantage here. I'm the one without an alibi. That's really bad, isn't it? It's 11 o'clock right now. Okay, and?
Serious?
Oh, well, I was just thinking about when we first found the body. The body was found, huh? I should look back at what I did this morning to help me remember what it was. Monokuma's announcement woke me up at 7 o'clock as usual, and I headed to the dining hall pretty soon. We're dead if Byakuya will try suspicion. Oh, man. Once I got there, I met up with Hina. Well, we have the sprinklers to contradict that, so... Once I got there, I met up with Hina. That was right around 7:30. Then I headed to the gym where everyone else was waiting. Next, Toko went to go get the pickaxe, and that's when she found the body. What time was it then? Now then, Toko, what time is it? Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 on the dot now. That's right. It had to have to have been around 9 o'clock.
You know?
Now that you mention it, I think you're right. So I think we can say for sure that the body was found at 9 a.m. Okay, my job's done. That was a pretty small job. Okay. So who does that body belong to? Whoever it is, I'm not gonna look. I don't want to faint anymore. Makoto, do you remember how the body looked, before it blew up? Yeah, if I remember right. It was wearing some kind of mask and a big white coat. There was a knife sticking out of the stomach, and the area around it was stained with blood. Apparently the wound had stopped bleeding, but the blood on the body was still wet. Byakuya said not to touch it to avoid getting all bloody. But for how much blood there was on the body, I didn't see any on the ground around it.
Okay.
Wow, thanks. That was a big help. Now that you explained it, I totally remember how it looked. Well, having to talk about it like that helped me remember it a lot better too. So thank you too. Okay. I think I checked everything I need in this area, but I'm not done yet. There are other areas I need to check. Especially that fragment I found before. There's somewhere I need to go in order to confirm my suspicions. What is that? So I need to find out more about Kyoko. Is that course really Kyoko? If that's true. Was that also Kyoko who attacked me last night? We could find out more about her. Maybe I can answer that question. Kyoko was never that kind of person to talk about herself all that much. Maybe if I can go to get her to enter her room, I'll be able to find out more. With the key to her room.
It's all clear now.
I will simply limit your options. I cannot allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity.
What?
Limit my options.
Just give up.
Give me the key to your room. I don't have a choice. I have to see if he'll let me borrow a key. What and where to do before finding the body. Oh god. Hey, Byakuya. If you do come up with an alibi, I'd be happy to hear it. Later, at the class trial. Oh no, it's not about that. You have the key to Kyoko's room, right? I was hoping I could borrow it. I'm afraid I can't take that risk. You're the prime suspect after all. Of course, if I were to go with you, that would be a different story. Then, will you go with me? Sorry, I have my own agenda to take her out. Find me later, and we'll see.
Goodbye.
Depending on my mood, I may go with you, or I may not. Come back later, huh? Okay then, in the meantime, I should look around somewhere else. Maybe I should check out that one area. The gym? My gym was laying dismantled on the floor, but figured it wouldn't be here.
You know?
Oh! It's part of the bomb? Like one of those bombs? I just found something. What is it? It's...
Huh?
It's what? A bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure. A bomb? And that bomb went missing. There's no doubt about that. The fragments I found in the garden. Oh. Okay, I checked everything else I can think of. All that's left is Kyoko's room. Back to the garden and ask Byakuya. I have to walk all the way back to the garden. You went all the way downstairs, just go all the way back upstairs. Oh. Ah, okay. Think you can go soon, Byakuya? You wanted to check out Kyoko's room, right? Very well, let's go. Ah, wait for me! Byakuya walked off without a second glance, and I hurried out after him and on our way to the dorms. Alright. Out here. Oh, I have to. I was hoping that it would just go into conversation immediately. Well then, here we go. Becca took the key out and slid it into the keyhole, and then... And it's open. Looks like it, thanks. So this is Kyoko's room. There's something on the table. It's a woodblock decoration.
What?
What's that? What purpose does it serve? I think it's probably a key. The lockers that those really traditional public bathhouses use them for their lockers. I wouldn't know. I've never gone to a public bathhouse. That doesn't really surprise me. It's hard to picture Byakuya doing something like that.
It's certainly possible.
But if it is a key, I think I might know what it unlocks. Really? What? Unless I'm mistaken. I'm pretty sure I saw something in the dojo that this might go to. The dojo. Doesn't seem to be anything about it read. Anything interesting here? Okay. Can check out her bathroom. Bathroom. She might have certain articles hanging out dry. I don't know. Oh my goodness. Alright. Hey, I think it would be wise to look around. Oh, did I not look at everything?
What?
You wanted to come here, right? So what is it you're looking for? Nothing in particular. I thought we might find some kind of clue here. Clue that might help us understand Kyoko.
Come on.
You can't be serious. That's why you made me take time out of my search to come here? Well, her boring is is boring. Yeah, compared to the other rooms, like Hiro's room and who else's room we've seen? There's someone else's room that we saw and I can't remember who it was. Sorry. Regardless, if you plan on poking around at random, you're doomed no matter how much time you take. Surely you have something more concrete, something to give us some sort of direction here. More concrete. Oh, I know. Earlier, Kyoko gave me something. Huh? What's this?
It's true.
Symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens to me. I'm sure I have it here somewhere. Found it. What's in the envelope? Kyoko gave it to me. She said if something ever happened, I should open it. Well, something has certainly happened, so open it. Okay. Open the envelope and look inside. Inside was a single piece of paper. Under the sheets?
What?
That's all that was in there? Yeah, it looks like it. Under the sheets, what could it be? Here? But could something be under the bed sheets? Part of me didn't expect to find anything, but as I lifted up the sheets... What's this? Found a crumpled up piece of paper. Oh. Class 78 student registry. Makuro Ikusaba.
I see.
Appears to be Makuro Ikusaba's profile. Yeah, it looks like it. It's probably the other thing Kyoko stole when she snuck into the headmaster's room along with the key. God, you're so annoying. Fine, I'll tell you. It was a key and blank. This must be the blank that Monokuma was talking about. Kyoko said a death without meaning was unappealing, and this is what she left behind. I don't have time for your sentimental indolences. Hurry up and finish your research. Okay. In an effort to pull myself together, and then looked at the profile sheet. Makuro Ikusaba. Sex female. The ultimate soldier. While small for her age, she was in a military specialist trained in every weapon type imaginable. She showed an interest in the military from childhood, and soon found herself completely absorbed in it. In elementary school, she won a survival game tournament and began writing for military magazines. Just before entering middle school, while she and her family were on vacation in Europe, she disappeared. The story of a young Japanese girl being kidnapped quickly took over Japanese media outlets. An intense international investigation turned up no information, and she was never found. However, she reappeared in Japan 3 years later, alone and completely unannounced. She revealed that she had joined a mercenary group known as Fenrir for those 3 years. She insisted that she hadn't been kidnapped and that she received battle training of her own volition. However, she never really revealed why she decided to return home when she did. Makuro's profile had been added to your shirt. Oh. Ultimate soldier, like I guess so. She's a female Captain America. They said she was the ultimate despair. The ultimate soldier, a mercenary group. This doesn't feel real. The world I grew up in, it's like a completely different dimension. It's like the one's nonfiction and other is sci-fi. There's no way to even compare the two. That's how different this is. That's how I saw things as just an ordinary person, but then...
I see.
I never imagined I would hear the name Fenrir in a place like this. Huh? You recognize it?
Naturally.
The Fenrir Mercenary Corps is a collection of battled, crazed warmongers. But they have to do their uses, and they always get the job done. That's worth remembering. This is all part of a world totally removed from the one I lived in. I have to say I'm intrigued. Every rumor I've heard says that Fenrir has already...
Found it.
Well, I feel like our hero is becoming a bit of a player, and a player is becoming our hero. It's you. Have you forgot? What do you got in your pretty little hand there? Uh-oh. You found her profile? So what if we did?
Hey,
Don't
come on now.
Don't freak out on me. I'm not gonna hold it against you or anything. And in case you're wondering, I don't hold it against Kyoko either, even though she stole it and hid it. After all, there's no rule against stealing, is there? But who can forgive Miss Ogami, who broke the rules and busted into the headmaster's room? Maybe I'll drag her corpse out here and slice it up and devour it. Bears are omnivores, you know.
What?
A rule violation's really so unforgivable. You're quite adamant about those regulations of yours. Of course I am. A proper school life is built on the dedication to organize and order. Which is why even I, as a school headmaster, have to follow the regulations myself. So you're saying you have to follow your own rules as well?
Of course.
Absolutely. I can't have you complaining about how unfair it all is, now can I? In fact, on the subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting? Interesting? It's about the one writing all the rules. There are actually Were the participants in the killing game? What? I don't think I ever actually told you how many participants there actually were, did I? I was thinking I should clarify that.
Hey,
When you all first got together in the main hall back then, there were 15 people here, right? Oh my god. You're so full. I think the first meeting may have led to a little misunderstanding among you all. A misunderstanding? Are you saying...
in other words,
That's right. There weren't actually 15 of you.
yes indeed.
The total number of students taking part in this killing game was actually 16. 16. Then...
Yukiro Ikusaba, the 16th student, the
Okay.
one watch out for.
the 16th student, Makuro Ikusaba. She's part of this school life. It's the one making all the regulations is.
Huh?
Did you say something? Why are you telling us this? Oh, well, because... like I told you, this killing game is just really popular. You wouldn't believe the ratings. And since we got so many viewers now, I wanted to make sure everyone was on the same page. I don't want to wake up to a hurricane of complaints and hate mail, you know?
Yes indeed.
Makes sense?
Well now.
Okay, that's all you get for now. Well, actually, I do have some revenge to get. So I have an extra bonus for you. Revenge. I want to get back at the sneaky Miss Kirigiri. Oh, I clicked too fast. What do you say? I'm gonna share a little secret with you. Seriously?
Hey,
You know how she wears those stupid gloves day in and out all the time? Well, don't tell anyone I told you, but she wears them to cover a bunch of hideous scars she doesn't want anyone to see. What? Okay, now that's all you get. Nakima's account has been added to the troops bulletin section of your handbook. She wears his gloves to cover up a bunch of scars. Wait, so the back of her hand. Tattoo. Wait, but no. Nakiba specifically said there were scars, right? And that's why Kyoko wears his gloves to hide the scars, which means those fake nails on the corpse. Are you thinking about Kyoko again? Huh?
What?
Forget about her. What matters right now is uncovering Monokuma's trap. His trap.
Such ignorance.
God must have really hated you to make you so dull. Don't you remember what Monokuma just told us? He said there are 16 students, right? Oh, they said there were 16 students, right? Which means Makuro is a student here. Obviously, Monokuma was trying to tell us that Makuro is the one creating the rules to this game. But why would he tell us that? And why now? He said he wanted to make things clear so there wouldn't be any complaints later. The mere fact that he said that proves that Makuro is connected to this case. That's why Monokuma revealed the existence of the 16th student. He needs to make our investigation fair. Makuro is related to the case?
It's certainly
Perhaps she's the
possible.
one who killed Kyoko. What? That would explain why we have to have a class trial, wouldn't it? If she's a student and she killed someone, that would make her part of the school killing game. Makuro is the killer? She killed Kyoko? Anyone should be able to come to that conclusion, don't you think? In fact, that's exactly what I thought when the investigation first began.
What?
Based on what Monokuma just told us, I've changed my mind.
It's all clear.
Makuro Ikusaba isn't the culprit. Huh? What makes you say that? We thought Makuro, the ultimate despair, was Mastermind's true identity. Well, if that's true, Monokuma's behavior makes no sense. Why would the Mastermind go out of their way to reveal themselves to us? That's a good point.
So in other words,
Makuro is giving us information that would raise questions about her, would be bold, to say the least. It makes sense. It makes more sense, then, to assume that Makuro isn't the culprit. So that's a trap. They want to suspect Makuro and come to the wrong conclusion. And what makes sense to me, the way you say it, it definitely does seem possible. But if that's really true, if Makuro isn't the killer, then who is it? Well then, I believe our work here is done. Finished. Let's move on. I'm sure the other place is in need of investigation. I should find out if that key and dojo are really connected.
Let's go.
Well, are you coming? Alright. There are wooden lockers here. We use woodblock keys, just like the ones... Oh, yeah. Like, found key in Kyoko's room, goes into one of the lockers.
I I see.
Do you see a locker farthest to the right?
Very strange.
That's the only one that doesn't have a key in it at the moment. Oh, excuse me. You understand what that means, right? I should probably use the key we found in on that locker, right?
That's right.
Well, just try it. Okay. I took out the wood block key and inserted it into the locker's metal lock, and the locker eagerly accepted the key, and it opened. There are arrows in here. It looks like 10 arrows in total. Look, they're made of titanium, which means they're quite strong despite how thin they are. Of course, without a bow, they're nothing but strong little sticks. Strong sticks. Oh, there's something else inside the locker. It's a wadded up ball of duct tape. I wonder what this was used for. Is that a bloodstain?
I see.
If it is, that means that it must surely be related to the case. This duct tape is related to the case somehow. So how could it possibly be involved? Bloody duct tape has been added to your... Okay. I think that's all the locker has to offer for now. Something wrong?
Very strange.
It's very odd, don't you think? The locker was hiding items that were clearly related to the case. But how did the key to the locker wind up in the victim's room?
Why?
Or perhaps... Byakuya. Forget it. Come on, we need to continue on the next location. Huh? What next location?
What?
There's still something we need to look into. We need to do more research on Fenrir. Fenrir? You mean the mercenary group that Makuro was a part of? How are we supposed to find out about that? Isn't it obvious? Where in the school would you go and do research on something? Research? Are you talking about the archive? That's right, the archive has all kinds of info to the general public doesn't have access to.
Let's go.
We only have so much time before the trial begins. Let's hurry. Sadly, no bow there. Yeah, no, there's no bow. Okay. I believe there is a file related to Fenrir over here, somewhere over here. Malcolm seemed to know the archive like the back of his hand. He went straight to the shelf in the back. Here we go. Quickly returned with the file in hand.
I see.
Look, take a look at this. I have no idea what it says. What language is this? Oh, the tattoo! The tattoo that was on the hand. The same as that symbol. How did you make it all the way to the high school without learning a single word of French? I'm pretty sure most high schoolers can't speak French. Well, whatever. I'll read it for you, but I expect you to repay your debts 100 times over. 100 times? Isn't that kind of extreme? Fenrir is an elite fighting group based out of the Middle East. Unlike military contractors, they are a fierce group of soldiers who engage in direct combat. They claim that the single member is equivalent to an entire company of regular soldiers. Just like Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok, their mere presence is enough to strike fear into any enemy. They have been involved in countless military battles and operations, most of which are highly classified. However, some time ago, they completely ceased all activity. At present, their continued existence cannot be confirmed. There are unconfirmed reports that the key members of the group were all neutralized. Rumors indicate they were killed to keep them from revealing the many state secrets they required. Somehow I believe there was mounting internal tension within the group and they simply imploded. Okay.
What?
What is it? This all just sounds like some kind of alternate reality. Well, it isn't. It isn't. This is our reality and the only reality. These people are part of our world. Their battles are much different from our lives here, an unpredictable, unimaginable world. Farron, Force was defeated by Odin Force. That's what makes it all exciting. Exciting definitely isn't the word I would use. So did anything jump out at you? This may be your last opportunity to learn about Fenrir. Now that you mention it, the report said something about where the Fenrir comes from. That's right, it said Fenrir is the Wolf of Ragnarok. Ragnarok, I don't know. This Speaking of which, would you like to know something interesting related to that? To show that they were a member of each team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body.
So that means the body is Bakura.
I gotta talk to a Fenrir. What does that mean? Yeah, Makuro. That's all the evidence.
Oh my
Time
goodness.
is utterly silent, and yet it constantly assaults us organisms, the Earth, natural phenomena. It damages us little by little until the end. You should really think about that. Anyway, it's time to begin the class trial.
Kyoko, his ultimate shoulder.
So, please meet up in the usual spot. See you later.
I mean, that's true. We don't know what her ultimate is. Then the time has come. All we can do now is try to uncover the truth during the class trial.
That's right.
It would seem that way. Let's go. Oh.
That a lot happened. A lot of information.
I know what to just say right before I go to the door. Whoa, Byakuya and Makoto showed up together? Where the heck have you two been? You just disappear without a word. We are investigating, of course. How could you not figure that out by this point? Makoto's ranked high enough for you guys to go off together? Just the two of you? Huh? Say when the trial will start? What? Are you jealous?
Hey.
Or are you making some kind of creepy fantasy for yourself?
What?
I mean, I guess I could. I just don't feel like I'm like drained from reading everything. Stop talking and brace yourself. He'll be here any second. Any second. He could show up at any time. When I imagined what was about to happen, I immediately tensed up and prepared myself. But I was there for 5 full minutes waiting for something weird to happen. And then 5 minutes became 10.
Why?
What's going on here? Why hasn't Monokuma shown up yet?
Could it be?
Maybe he died again. What should we do? We should keep waiting here. Or what? Jesus! Did I scare you?
Come on.
I demand an explanation. Why do you waste my time and make me wait like that? Wait, I made you wait? You got it all backwards. You're the one making me wait. Huh?
In other words,
I'm waiting for everyone to arrive. We can't wait until everyone's here now, can we? What are you talking about? Everyone is here. We've all been waiting for you. Sorry, but you're wrong. We're waiting 10 minutes now, so if it's okay, I'll punish the one making us all wait, right? We all agree it's a violation. I'll arrange the punishment right now. It's me for you're waiting for. I'm here. I heard that voice. Will spun around to look.
Hey.
I'm here. No rule is broken. Kyoko? Kyoko, you're still alive? It's a ghost. Stop talking. If you want to fight, do it at the class trial. You need to say some of that fun for later, right?
What?
It is okay that there's no particular penalty for being late.
Is that right?
I made it here just fine. What school regulation did I violate? Am I wrong? You're so selfish, so spoiled. You're right, there's no penalty officially, but I bet you'll be sorry later. Now I'll make sure you're sorry later. Anyway, I'll steer your butts into the elevator. I'm one step ahead of you. Oh, you wanted me to see Kyoko still. When Monokuma's gone, we all rushed up to Kyoko. Kyoko? I mean, I didn't think she was dead. There's too many mysteries about her. So, you really didn't die?
Indeed.
Of course I didn't die. Thank God. I'm so glad you're okay. Perhaps but that's not a necessarily good thing for us. Huh? He's right. Now we gotta deal with the ghost. I told you to stop talking.
Let's go.
You probably will not sleep good if you will not see it. Yes, that's true. Come on, let's go. They're looking at directly. Okay, stepped into the elevator. Master, wait for me! Good call. Who knows what might happen to us if we take too long.
But
I'll be happy when this trial's all over. Everyone piled in, but I couldn't help myself. I had to talk to Kyoko for the trial starter. Ugh. Okay, we'll talk to her real fast. Listen, before we get started, I have to ask you. Where have you been this whole time? You used that key of yours to go somewhere, didn't you? So, I went to investigate the second floor of the dorms. The second floor?
That's right.
There aren't any monitors or cameras there, so I was able to avoid Monokuma completely. Of course, I also missed his announcement because of that. I had no idea a body had been discovered. Then, when did you find out?
So...
Just now. I finished my search and came back down, just in time to hear the class trial announcement. I took some time to go over the crime scene first. I can't go to a trial completely uninformed, can I? So that's why you were late.
However...
I'm sorry I kept you all waiting. But if you were on the second floor of the dorms, then that's what the key you found goes to.
Wrong.
Actually, to be precise, not quite.
In other words...
I used Monokuma's secret tool, which can open any lock in the school. What? Secret tool.
Just a second.
Hey, what are you two doing? Hurry up and get in here before we get in trouble with Monokuma.
Makoto.
We can go over all the details after we get to the trial, okay, Makoto? Right now, we just want to focus on surviving our current situation. Because this is probably the single most crucial moment so far for me. For her? That's a strange way to put it. Class trial is important for everyone, right? So why would she say such a crucial moment for her?
Goodbye.
Well, if that's all. Something I'm concerned she had it away. Just overthinking what she said, right? Okay. It's time to click in and slide out for my ears. Nobody said a word, stood there silent still. Presumably on the air. Was the blinding light of despair?
I can't wait! I can't wait!
I feel like I've been waiting for this since forever. So empty, yeah. Time for pointless jokes as jabs has passed. Let's get on with the show. Okay. 5th time. Okay, you should repeat yourself. Okay. Oh, my ears hurt. Oh, okay. So that body had to be, Makuro, then. Because of the tattoo and everything. It's so weird, like, why did she show up now? I'll find. Okay. You're good. It's weird. So, in the dream too, like, we saw her the night before, but we don't really remember what happened. Okay. You're good. I don't know. I have a question. There's so many questions still. And then if it's one of them that did it in the thing, I don't know who did it then. The weird case. This is definitely the weirdest one.